What's up guys, in this video we are going to see how fast is new Nvidia GeForce RTX 2080 as compared to previous top-of-the-line Nvidia cards. So, let's get into the video. At Nvidia's Gamescom 2018 press conference, the company as expected announced its latest high-end graphics card, the GeForce RTX 2080.
Cohesive image and a better understanding of what's happening around you. So one thing we also pay particularly much attention to in Battlefield is just the weapons, accuracy, making sure the smallest detail is correct. You can see even there, the flames are reflecting properly in the wood of this gun here, and in the windows in the back. Now if I turn RTX off again, you lose all these details.
Watching that clip you got to know what difference does RTX make in games. It is built using 12nm manufacturing and packs 8GB of cutting-edge GDDR6 memory offering 14 Gbps speeds, 2944 CUDA cores and a 256-bit memory interface. With those kind of specs it provides a huge boost over the current GTX 1080 and should even outperform the GTX 1080 Ti. Nvidia is offering a Founders Edition card with similar specs, but it can be overclocked to 1800 MHz, compared to 1710 Hz for the regular model. The GTX 1080 was a showcase for Nvidia's Pascal GPU architecture, which introduced the company's 16nm FinFET process. This allowed for improved efficiencies, higher densities of transistors, and increased performance. Meanwhile, the GeForce RTX 2080 is based on Nvidia's highly anticipated Turing GPU architecture. This features the debut of RT cores, which are specialized cores used to compute how light and sound travel in a 3D environment at a rate of up to 10 GHz. They should allow Turing GPUs like the RTX 2080 to process real-time ray tracing 25 times faster than Pascal architecture. Turing architecture also carries over tensor cores from its Volta architecture, which can deliver up to 500 trillion tensor operations a second that benefits AI-driven rendering methods, such as deep learning anti-aliasing. Turing GPU architecture and the all-new RTX platform gives you up to 6 times the performance of previous generation graphics cards and brings the power of real-time ray tracing and AI to games. As with Volta, Nvidia Turing has adopted GDDR6 memory that clocks in as fast as 14 Gbps, and features 18.6 billion transistors compared to Pascal's 11.8 billion transistors. The GTX 1080 comes with 8GB of GDDR5X memory, with a 10 Gbps memory speed, 256-bit memory interface and a memory bandwidth of 320 GB per second. The base clock is 1607 MHz, with a boost of 1733 MHz, and it comes with 2560 CUDA cores. Overall, the GTX 1080 is capable of 9 teraflops of computing power. Meanwhile, the Nvidia GeForce RTX 2080 comes with 8GB of GDDR6 memory with 14 Gbps memory speed, a 256-bit memory interface and 448 GB per second memory bandwidth. These specs show a big boost in performance for the RTX 2080 over the GTX 1080, with faster video memory and a lot more cores. To show off what you can do with the card, Nvidia demoed a few games including Battlefield 5 and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Creo.
When you go to Nvidia website you can see here is difference between previous generation cards with Pascal technology and new Turing technology. This table on Nvidia website shows how fast is RTX 2080 as compared to GTX 1080. The last question arrives: should you buy this or not? If you are thinking to build a new system or you want to upgrade from previous GTX 960, GTX 970 or 1050 Ti or any low-end graphics card, then you should pre-order now. But is your graphics card are top of the line like GTX 1080, 1070, or 980 Ti or any other, then you should wait for release and some price drop, because your cards are doing absolutely fine right now. Also, this new RTX card are going to consume a lots of power. The flagship RTX 2080 Ti draws 250 watts, while the regular RTX 2080 draws a minimum of 215 watts. That's all for this video, and comment down if you are going to buy this card. And don't forget to subscribe.